I am Fraser White, founder, chairman and CEO of Dulwich College International. It was in 2003, my family and I relocated to Shanghai for my job. I was the managing partner for a British law firm, and China was just the most exciting growth market in the world at that time. When we arrived, my wife and I looked for a school for our 3 children, but our search came up short. We were looking for a school that was not only strong academically, but offered a broad range of co-curricular activities to expose them to music, sports, the arts, and prepare them for university and a life beyond. A lot of people we knew sent their children away to boarding school back in the UK, but we didn't want to do that. We wanted a different approach, and we approached Dulwich College, a leading independent boys' school in southeast London, about whether they would support us in setting up a school in Shanghai. And with their agreement, our journey began. Despite its rich heritage, they had a pioneering spirit, and so together we became the first British independent schools to venture overseas and the first to open in China.
Being British, I'm obviously quite familiar with Dulwich College in London. I was quite excited to see the way that they would mix the culture and the heritage from the British school with the Chinese elements.
Yeah, I was looking for a change, and I've been in London about 7 years. And so I just stumbled upon this ad that said Dulwich College Beijing, and I thought, oh, that's a good combination, sounds good.
Dulwich is a great place to work. It's very different from working in the UK in terms of we're not restricted so much by the national curriculum and by data and Ofsted, so there's much more scope to be creative in your classroom and to really adapt the curriculum to meet the needs of your learners, which means you've got much more creativity as a practitioner. I came from a school that was judged outstanding by Ofsted. I really enjoyed it. It was a fantastic school to work at. But until I had come to Dulwich College Suzhou, I didn't realise the opportunities and facilities that were open to students. Here, the potential for students to carry out any extracurricular activity they wish to is possible. The facilities are amazing. If you've got an idea or something that you need, a resource, the leadership team are fantastic in providing that for you.
We're extremely lucky at Dulwich College Beijing. I've had trips to Phuket, we've had trips to London, we've been to different parts of China, Malaysia, Vietnam. The Dulwich Olympiad was something else. The amount of things that the students did in a short space of time, the ability they had to interact and collaborate with the other Dulwich colleges was truly fascinating, and yeah, very lucky young people, and myself as a teacher.
Having come from a different school in Beijing, Dulwich College Beijing is really well resourced. The facilities are great.
Compared to back home, we have all the resources we need. We have amazing sort of natural furniture. The classrooms are bright. You know, even to the point where there's so many plants in the classroom, which just kind of makes you feel happy.
The facilities in Dulwich College Beijing are great, and I can just pop up to the senior school science labs or to the art rooms, and I can get a stethoscope, or we set some metal on fire because they wanted to know what happened. I
think I've got a bit of Dulwich red in my veins. I fell in love with the place when I first joined. The students are absolutely remarkable. The facilities, and if you're a PE teacher or if you're a STEM teacher or if an English teacher, are again astonishing. My teaching colleagues, extremely positive, hard-working, very hard-working. But it's mainly the students which are the real reason why it makes it such a vibrant and fun place to work.
I just feel like everybody at Dulwich has been very, very kind. Any time I've ever needed to talk about anything or need support, it's so easy to talk to people here, and everyone's happy to help. Living
and working here within the Dulwich Group is you know, it's absolutely unbelievable. The Dulwich Group certainly look after us as staff. They look after us professionally in terms of our development, and the students are, you know, they have a completely enriched life here, not just inside the classroom but outside of the classroom as well.
I think personally, working in London, I thought it's a big city, but then when I moved over to China and then I was at Dulwich College Beijing, I think what really struck me was the just how big everything was, and the facilities were fantastic, and just how lucky I was as a practitioner to be part of it.
I really like working at Dulwich College Beijing. It's been such just a support, you know, being so far away from home, and they've really been like a family. Everybody's got a really positive attitude, so I think we've really gelled as a proper family.
I find it a very professional working environment to work in. I find the students wonderful to teach, and there are lots and lots of opportunities here. And I think that's one of the most exciting things about working here in this school.
The chances I've had to grow professionally have been amazing. I couldn't be happier as a parent of a Dulwich student either. I always think, but my son is getting an absolutely outstanding British education, better than I ever had at his age, and that is absolutely invaluable to me.
I'm very lucky, I love my job, so it's different every day, but in the best possible way.